looks good.
Man, it takes forever to fucking clean shit though, dude. I mean, our house wasn't like a pigsty or anything, but just like getting in, trying to clean the shower, trying to...
Oh, I know how that is. Trust me, I know how that is. I just got done doing that. I know how you feel. The wife wants it all done, and it's just...
Yeah, Sandra was like, man, those fumes are starting to give me a headache. She's like 20 feet away or something from it. I'm like bent right over it, like scrubbing the tiles.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, are you uncomfortable over there?
Yeah. Tell me, look at me.
She just kind of laughed and walked out of the room. That was funny though. Alright. Hey everybody, sorry I got a little bit of a late start. I need to share. I was just kind of talking about there. I was cleaning the house. We have some guests coming over tomorrow. They were afraid of the Jana. That's right. First pick Jana's a Dodge. Frickin' mosquito bit me on my back too.
Yeah, it's the worst too.
Yeah, cause I'm like waiting until it's not as blistering hot outside, but then that's when the mosquitoes come out. So it's like, if you come out in the middle of the day, you might get sunburned, but you'll dodge the mosquitoes. But if you go out at night, you'll dodge the sunburn, but you might get bit by the mosquitoes. So we like live near some woods, like kind of all around us. So there's all sorts of bugs. Well, he's not hovering Zeri. Hopefully he's not a Zeri main. I should. They banned it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Void no. I don't think she can be played as support. I could be wrong about that. But I mean, we've got a mosquito like trap thing out there, so it like thins the numbers, but it never like gets rid of all of them. I think it thins the numbers, I don't know. It's got a shitload of little like gnats or something in it, but the mosquitoes are so small I can't really see them. I think it was kind of expensive though, but it's definitely a lot of biomatter in there of things that fly. It's not getting like honeybees or anything. I wish it would get the Carpenter bees. Those little fuckers trying to tear into our
terrible too.
Yeah, awning. God, we got a Carpenter bee trap, and man, like a couple of days out there, it got like 30 of them or something. It got a lot. I was trying to be nice at first. I was like, oh, I'll go release them, like, on the way to daycare. I'll, you know, release them on the side of the road. But there's just so many of them. I'm like, nah, fuck them, dude. There's so many of them. They don't really serve that much of a purpose. I mean, I guess they're pollinators, but just get the normal bees, man. I'm fine with normal bees. They leave my house alone, but the Carpenter bees are annoying AF. I guess we'll just roll with Jana again.
The Tempest is at your command.
Like, we're gonna get poked. They're almost all AD. I'm kind of wondering if I think I'll just do double armor runes. We've got biscuits. We've got second wind. We can shield some of it. I think we're alright. We can exhaust Viego. Mosquito Vlad skin. Oh, man, who wants to be a mosquito, though, dude? These things suck.
Yeah, they do.
The thing is, like, we pay these pest control people, and they don't even get rid of the most annoying pests. Like, oh, we can't do Carpenter bees. Oh, can't do wasps. Yeah, collie. The wasps haven't been that bad. Yet. There are a few dragonflies that fly around out there. I'm like, hell yeah. So those things eat mosquitoes. I've been tempted to try to lure bats here. Because bats eat a lot of mosquitoes too, but they're like a protected species or something like that. Like, if they get in your attic or something, it's really bad. Because, like, pest people by law can't remove them or something. And then you just start shitting on your attic, and that causes fumes and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, they're really healthy for a lot of things. Like, they're,
Influencers.
Upon the
Hell yeah.
yeah, I mean, bats can have a lot of diseases that could be bad, but the bats around here probably aren't. I mean, they might be able to carry rabies. I wouldn't be surprised, but they typically don't bite. I mean, I guess if they're rabid, they would. Maybe. I don't know. They're problematic. I actually watched a documentary on, like, there's so many diseases that are bad. I mean, COVID came from bats. There's a lot of freaky shit that comes from bats. I think Ebola came from bats. Because they're mammals, but they have, like, turbo immune systems because of, like, the way their wings or some shit. It was something like that. So they are just, like, not really affected by a lot of diseases, but they carry them. And because they're mammals, then they can carry stuff that can jump between species a lot easier. That's why but they do a lot of really important things ecologically, I think. I mean, they, like I said, they eat a shitload of mosquitoes, and they do other things too. I think their manure is actually extremely good for gardeners, from what I've heard. Hey, what's up, Eric? We're high gold. I think we're gold 2 currently. Been as high as gold 1. We've had a bit of a rough season. But we're starting to get our groove back. I think we've been a little bit more consistent lately. But yeah, at the start of the season, we started off in... Fuck! God damn it. Yeah, we started off in silver. We got placed into silver 2. So it's just been a little bit of a slower climb. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, a lot of it, it's a lot harder to climb because you only get 15 instead of 20. So that takes a while, just statistically, to climb. You have to really be at like 55 to 60%.
An enemy has been slain.
in harmony.
And then people have just gotten a lot better this season. Like, it was just like a huge jump. Like, gold definitely feels like platinum. High gold feels at least like low to mid platinum. So yeah, we just gotta pick it up a little bit. We can do it. We just gotta be consistent. Yeah, I was totally not expecting that Jhin flash to pop her that hard. I could have exhausted him. I don't know. I needed to be watching for that 4th shot, I guess. Oh, he got boots. Awesome. That at least means he's not doing as much damage. Yo, what up, Celaguara? Thanks, buddy. That's awesome. You guys done the move yet? Hope everything's going well. It sounded like everything was... Last time we talked, really on the up and up. Your girlfriend, I think it's girlfriend or wife. I think it's girlfriend. Getting that new job, that sounded great. What do you think is the gap between diamond and below players? I mean, it just depends. What do you mean, like... What are the main things that diamond players do that other people don't do? I mean, I think every time you go up in rank, it's just everybody does everything a little bit better.
Swiftly.
I don't think there's like something super magical.
That double kill?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think a big thing, though, in general, is just consistency. I think there are even gold players, like silver players, like you can have really good games, and even like a few really good games, right? If you're like in the zone, but it's just like they'll also have really bad games. Go like 10-0 one game and then 0-10 the next game. I think just figuring out how to stabilize that and just think carefully about like what's working and what's not working. And just being able to replicate success and learn and sort of have an open mind. I think that's really the thing that I notice about, like, once you start to get into diamond is people are actually smart. Like, they start to become smarter. Like, yes, they'll make mistakes, but I define intelligence really as curiosity. It's wanting to know. It's like the desire to know, the desire to improve. So it's not really what you know, it's wanting to know, I think is like true intelligence. And that's where you start to see...
Hey, Viego's trailing you guys.
Okay.
And I think it comes to Viego for sure. Yeah, Viego will be there.
I can't do much else about it.
In harmony.
How many silver players do you think spend time to learn how... Depends what you mean to learn. To, like, actively be trying to improve, like, watching lots of videos, watching their replays, checking out different builds and shit. Almost none in silver. Because if you do that, I mean, maybe if, like, you just have extremely poor mechanics, or you play with, like, 200 ping, maybe, but very, very rare. I think you can at least get to gold off of just trying to learn it and just lowering your champion pool. I don't know where Viego is. We don't know where he is, man. We don't know where he is, man. God. Just don't fucking listen. I don't have vision yet. Yeah, thank God he did dragon instead of killing us and then doing dragon. Okay, he's coming for you. I didn't see... I'm assuming he probably went back bottom. Oh no, he went top. Okay.
I think I shot.
Okay, nice. And we got her flash.
Alright, I'm just back.
Okay.
Upon the wing.
The smoke means he's fucking there, bro.
Collie's come down.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I don't have any mana. It was getting pretty fed. She says hello. Oh, what's up, Selgar? Sorry, I missed earlier in the chat. Sweet, man. Let me scroll up and see what you said earlier. Yes, sir. House hunting as we speak. Nice. Maybe those prices will come down a little bit for you. I know the interest rates are crazy right now. You guys are you in Atlanta? Was that the word on the street? Y'all just need to come on up to Knox Vegas, man.
Good job.
Huh. Dude's below you. There you go. Alright.
As you wish.
He's coming bot.
Okay.
Upon the wing. Target marked. Exemplary.
God, the arrow.
Coming down.
Okay.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, back. Collie's coming down.
In
Oh,
harmony.
she's here. Nice. Oh, you
Oh.
go, Lee.
I didn't have a shield.
With ease.
Like, take it, take it.
Yeah, I was hoping. Usually, I can get him to do the least sin.
Shot for that ash arrow. Durability patch. Well, I mean, I've lived quite a lot. I mean, Caitlyn's just always out of position. Like, you could give her 1,000 extra HP and she'd be dying.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's pretty bad, honestly.
But, I mean, at least she's... Well, now she's falling behind in CS. I was going to say at least the CS diff isn't that bad, but... And, I mean, we do have Tom Kench top, who's going to be worthless, probably. I mean, Jason's doing pretty well. At least we've got one carry, but, like... You do not want to be behind with a Lee Sin and a Tom Kench on your team. I mean, yes, there are a certain amount of stats you could give her where she would live, right? I mean, it's not infinite, but... Yes! That's that Janna turn.
Fight, please. Lee! Oh my god.
Lee trolling.
Upon the wind.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Where them Olaf bros at? Oh, they're around. Brolof's a pretty funny skin, I will say that. This is one of my favorite skins back in the day. It's still good. You got a job in Atlanta. Okay, cool. Yeah, God, I can't even imagine Atlanta. Like, my area, they're expensive enough, but...
In harmony.
Dude, one of our friends, I think she got a house. It was like in a poorer part of town. Back in 2015 for like, I don't know if it was a foreclosure or what, but it was like almost $35,000.
Swiftly.
And now it's estimated to be like $225,000.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, I don't even know, 600% increase in 6 years or something. It's because people, it's just like, that's a cheap number these days. 225 doesn't matter where the hell you are, like. So it's like the cheap houses are the ones that are going up the most percentage-wise.
Still feeling confident.
I'm not gonna be able to get her.
As you wish.
Because people are just like, well, that's in a poor part of town. You know, it's got all these other problems, but you know what? It's under 300,000.
With ease.
Is he gonna be able to ward hop and get her? I don't know. Dragon's up.
I can get
Yeah.
the tower. I'll make it this tower.
Okay. They're gonna probably do dragon then rotate up. Yeah, here they come for us.
Come to me. I got
Yeah.
the tower.
I think we're good. I would just run. They might sandwich you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The fuck?
Ooh, my tower almost killed him.
Enemy killing spree.
Hell yeah.
An enemy
He just didn't notice the tower, I guess.
Yep, he did not. And Caitlyn just ulted him.
Oh,
Diego.
yeah. No, the slope!
unstoppable.
With ease.
Fiora's bullying Lee Sin now. It's a problem.
Swiftly.
He got the Gale Force, that's funny.
Upon the wind.
Got my ult back.
Oh, damn it, I got redemption. I guess I could have done
Diego.
Mikhail's. Oh, Fiora's creeping. Alright.
That was a good eat there.
I never miss.
Can we do Baron or?
Close. I'm gonna push mid. You guys go Baron. I'll be there.
I mean, they're gonna get bottom.
You guys got her.
Someone's gotta match that though.
Can't just go in. Cool.
Alright.
I can lose inhib off of it.
Yeah, we probably are. Damn. Really wish it would have at least gotten Baron off that, but. Ash Arrow. Oh.
As you wish. Down.
Fiora's dead.
Yeah. Man, if we could push this up.
Oh, I missed him. Really?
I guess we just get drag. Drag's safer.
Collie's behind. Yeah, I got Ash Arrow.
Okay. Should be good. Caitlyn, please just don't die. Did he smite it?
I'm at. He did.
Okay, that means he probably doesn't have smite for dragon.
Okay, Ash is back.
As you wish.
Fuck, it just cleared my ward. Yeah, Jin's just kind of always, like, pretty decent. He just has so much utility, like, with his slows.
Cover this. Oh, Diego's right here.
Where is he?
He's behind us.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Diego's right there. Fuck, they're gonna get a lot of the base. Yeah, we gotta just...
I'm back.
Yeah. Affliction Warlock for Wrath? Okay, cool. It's full disclosure, I'm not like 100% committed to it yet. You know, I said we'll see, but I know there's some other people that are probably wanting to play it, so. A lot of people are probably going to be Paladins, yeah. Yeah, the Jhin with Rageblade, that was degenerate. We gotta try to pressure this before Fiora pressures bot too much. Okay, Kench is going to help her. Ugh.
We fight right here.
It's gonna be a 3v4. It's middle. God, we're sending 3 people after Fiora. That's not good.
Fiora's still bot.
Yeah, tanks in a guild is... It's tough. Unless you can off-spec. Unless you're willing to off-spec, like, DPS or something.
Upon the wind.
Alright, I got Dragon up a little bit. I don't know if we can contest it.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Tom Kench is just so fucking worthless here. Is she gonna look at this shit? This is so fucking dumb. Just have too many worthless champs, and it's got behind early. Like Tom Kench and Lee don't do anything at this point.
Oh man. Just try again.
I'm still very doubtful of Tarek's matchup into something like Janna or Sona, but he might have a higher win rate. Like,
We're up in 10 seconds.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
yeah, I think we needed to get Baron. We had a chance to get that Baron earlier when Fiora got bottom, but She ended up getting 2 towers and inhibitor basically for free. Everyone's just running around doing different shit. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Tarek. I mean, it's possible. Like, he's probably better. He got some pretty good buffs, but I would just need to see that matchup against things like Janna. Historically, I feel like it's been really, really bad. He just doesn't scale as well. We just kept having to send... Wow, does Arrow, like, increase in speed with level? That seemed, like, fast as hell. I mean, they did buff him. It's just, like, structurally for him to work, he just has to stay, like, really close in combat and auto-attack a lot for his kit to really function. And that's just... can be a liability. It has been in the past. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see. Pure tanks are usually one of the hardest champs to like be viable under platinum. It's weird because they're like, in some metas they're the best in pro, but they're almost always weak in solo queue. Unless they're like extreme metas.
I guess we have to
Defend Dragon, I think. Give him Baron.
Dude, I'm gonna hurt.
Yeah.
As long as I can stay alive.
We don't have fucking Caitlyn or Tom, though. Damn it, they fucking got it. Well, that's probably it. Who? Oh, Fiora just ended it. That was rough. It just took like 3 people to deal with Fiora, basically. It's comp diff. Yeah, if Kate didn't like turbo feed, we maybe had enough momentum in the mid game. Or if we just took the Baron when I pinged it instead of everybody getting like wolves and raptors and shit. I don't remember what everyone was doing, but Yeah, tank. Most tanks top, still bad. Alright, let me get a drink real quick. Or, not a drink, use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, Rakan did get a big buff. Yeah, I mean Rakan's pretty good. Dude, I made some pretty big plays with Janna that game. Like bot lane, we turned that around. Even with Caitlyn like 0-5, we did get that double kill. Like anytime we had normal team fights, like we won. Even though we were really far behind. It was just when we were outnumbered or like someone would get caught. Let me see this Tarek nonsense. Jason, what you know about that box wine?
What?
Box wine? Like Franzia?
Oh. Not a whole lot.
I got some at the store to try it out.
You sipping on that?
Sipping on it. It's got like 20 glasses in it for $11. We'll see. So, Guara, I know you know what I'm talking about. What you know about the box wine? Alright, let me see. Senna, I guess. Senna doesn't feel as strong as she used to, but she's still kind of obnoxious.
I don't need more enemies.
What, the Olaf ban? Dude, he's OP, man. I don't see Tarek as the highest win rate support. I see Janna. Tarek's 53, at least in Platinum Plus. He's only got a 2.3% pick rate, which is pretty low, but I mean, it's a lot better than he was for sure. Yeah, so what was the Centra, like a 1% pick rate or something? I mean, if we look at PBI, pick ban influence, that's usually a little more accurate. Yi. Alright, against Yi, I guess we'll do Rakan.
Let's dance.
0.22. Yeah, there's that one guy duoed with somebody. It's like running Syndra to boost him. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass. I mean, he got a little bit of a nerf on this patch. If Caitlyn knows how to drop a trap on a knocked up target, I think we'll be alright though. Dude, Rory has been freaking sleeping, man. She can't. I think she fell asleep at like 8, maybe 7. Yeah, she's. Well, I started doing this new thing. I told my wife, I'm like, because she likes to breastfeed our daughter in the morning. I'm like, you gotta get up a little earlier so I can take them in earlier because the daycare opens at 6:30. I'm like, let me fucking drop them off at the door at 6:30 so I can come back home and go to sleep at 7. Because I've been trying to go to sleep for like 2 hours and then get up and then take them to daycare at like 8, but it's just really not a very valuable 2 hours of sleep. I'd rather just get it all at once. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to stay up. And we're just going to take them in early. So that means Rory gets up earlier. So now she's more tired, so she actually goes to sleep. At least that's how it worked today. I forgot you had another daughter. Well, you never see her on camera, so it's understandable. She sleeps all night. She just... It's perfect, man. I mean, Rory wasn't, like, amazing, but Rowan's, like, even more next level chill. Rowan's like the Buddha. She's sitting in there all fat, smiling. That's that's what she does.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Is my cloak right?
Yeah, I got 2 daughters. One's 5, one's 5 months.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Soon she'll be in school too. Yeah, exactly. That'll be about the same schedule, actually. I think the bus comes by at 6:45. Which I could just take them into school, but she might want to ride the bus. Riding the bus home is something she'll probably have to do. So I'm not about waiting in that line for an hour or something. I would just park like 2 neighborhoods over from the school and go get her. There's probably some policy, don't do that. I'm like, whatever, come enforce it. No, we're not breastfeeding Rory at 5. That kid from Game of Thrones. He was like 11.
That was interesting.
Okay, we want to go fight these dudes? Just smite it so we can go kill them, bro.
Is that working out?
Yeah. Nice flash.
Alright.
If he would have just smited it, we could have done that much faster.
They've never seen moves like
Caitlyn, fucking auto attack! Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
magic is supposed to be scary.
Caitlyn dropped like 5 autos that previous fight.
Ecstasy needs
It's like, yeah, Nautilus is at 50% and he has no flash. He does not have Aftershock activated.
magic is supposed to be safe.
I could have maybe body blocked the Kaisa W. I think, I don't know.
Man, have you seen that forest over there?
I don't remember if my W is still up or not. I thought I W'd the Nautilus, but
magic.
Dude, Grave just missed everything.
Oh, there's Yi. Don't. Oh, God.
I've been kicked around since I was born. It's all right.
Chasing Yi. As soon as Yi gets his cooldowns back.
Staying alive. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain myself.
Ally has been
But you
slain.
too.
I guess at least Nautilus got it. He used Ignite. I used Exhaust earlier, though.
And it's
Oh, Caitlyn got exhausted, too. Alright, well. Maybe we should have acted up then, I don't know. Whoa! What the fuck was that? What?
Has been slain.
Did you guys see that?
wish to kill the mortals.
My mouse was nowhere near her.
Without wild magic, we have no children, we have no future.
What? Did they change his coding? Like, I fucking E'd to her and I was spamming E while I was stunned, and then I W'd, and then as soon as I completed my W, it jumped back to her with E.
I'm attracted.
But if it buffers, how did I get the W off in between? I did not press E after I pressed W.
An ally has been slain.
I feel like
Dude, that's gotta be a bug.
recognizing how amazing my cloak is.
Like, if you double tap it or something, there's like a 3-second delay, and then it reactivates? I never had the makings? What do you mean? I was varsity cross country, bro.
Here, I'm gone. I am
Unless that's a meme.
I will make them dance. I will make them fear.
Oh, it's a line from The Sopranos. Okay. I was like, what? I mean, I'm a little out of shape now, but
I need
I'm getting back in shape, damn it. I'm trying. I'm old, man. Oh my god. Oh! That Q. I've switched over to swimming, so we've got a pool now instead of running. I can still run. I was running at first, running and swimming, but swimming, like, gets some upper body as well as legs, so I switched over to swimming. And you burn more calories per, like, time doing it. I think running is 100 calories a mile. Swimming, and I could probably... Man, running, I don't even know how many miles I could do in an hour now. 6? Maybe 6 miles in an hour?
chronic lines.
An ally has been
Probably not. I mean, I would fall off at like that's a pretty slow pace though. That'd be 600 calories. And swimming, I think an hour of moderate swimming is like 800 calories.
For humans, magic is like fire.
And it's nice because you get like basically air conditioning the whole time. Like you don't have to worry about the heat, which is nice. Because you're in water.
Okay, Rakan. Get 'em watching.
But yeah, it does get like more of a full body thing. I just never had a pool when I was younger, so. Guys, another rough one here. Well, I don't know why people are picking Caitlyn. She did get buffed a little bit on this patch, but yeah, so I still like running some. I might do it more. I mean, now that I'm a bit older too, like it's not that big of a deal. Like I don't have a lot of injuries, but swimming is also really low impact, so it is better on the joints. I mean, when I did get back into it, I felt it a little bit in my knees. When I was running, though, I was just running around my property, so a lot of it was just on grass. So that helped some, instead of running on concrete.
It's all filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, swimming's just kind of like the best, what I've heard, like the best aerobic
Ain't nothing I
you can get, pretty much. Pretty close to it.
Why is the truth? I am definitely more confident in dangerous situations.
Graves actually doesn't have his ult. Caitlyn has hers, though. Yeah, what the fuck? Use your ult.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo!
Alright, he's coming, I assuming. I didn't see him on the wards, but... What's up, Shu? I mean, swimming, I don't know. Swimming's good. The thing that's nice about just kind of casual swimming, right? Like, it doesn't matter if your form's horrible, if you're slow as hell. It doesn't matter. You're just putting your time in the water. Yeah, you gotta drink a lot of water.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. True story.
An ally has been slain.
God damn it, like, top is just fucking annihilated again.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers. It's just a feeling.
We just cannot win these side lanes, and we're losing bot, like, pretty steadily. It is a GP. I've seen a lot of good GPs, though, man. GP's a good champion right now. Did she seriously just miss the trap on a knocked up champion?
I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy.
It's about to be a dive, probably. She's gonna ult it. Okay, good. Yeah, I saw that coming. I mean, he's kicking her ass with this Nautilus, this game. He shouldn't be, but he is. Nautilus still has a really good kit. Kaisa took like 2 or 3 shots trying to like get in range for that ult. I knew she was gonna do it too. I mean, obviously, she's running like that. It's a little risky. He could maybe run me down.
I'm gonna see the human world. I need to start. Time to get it started.
So slow. I need Ionians, but I gotta catch this experience. I think.
E spot.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the chat.
An enemy
Okay.
has been slain.
We're about to get dove. We gotta leave. Gotta leave. Gotta leave.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Okay, he doesn't have rift or anything.
Should I be
Graves is good.
running? Yeah, I should probably be running.
I feel so bad, but I really have to have boots when our lane's broken. Look for a new job, yet I don't. Yeah, I mean, doing new things in general is annoying.
Till they hear the song.
For a lot of people. I don't know, like, I've come to really start trying to do more things that are kind of out of the routine. But yeah, it definitely can be kind of anxiety inducing. I don't have ult or anything.
They think they've got me.
I just didn't have ult. I would have been stuck in the purple goo. Oh my god, that was tragic. Where the fuck is the tower? Oh, there it is. Oh, damn it. Almost got her.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Velvet support. It's probably not going to happen. I mean, I just don't see any way that champion can support. I mean, if there's a build out there that's not all caps of someone playing a respectable game that looks okay on Belveth, maybe. Was it hitting Nautilus? Okay.
That
It's
shit
it.
is actually garbage.
How fed is this guy?
I'm offended by how little attention.
Fucking hell.
We get him.
Okay, nice. Alright, drag's up.
Might feel it.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
They're gonna get that, but I guess we get dragon. Hopefully. No, god damn it. Okay, we got it.
You have slain an enemy. Enemy double kill.
Us in a cage, I put you in the ground.
Yo, what's up, Jared? Good to see you, buddy. Online app, so it doesn't affect your daily routine as much. Oh, just looking for jobs? Yeah. I don't know. There should be a lot of jobs out there. In theory.
They are scared of where I'm
That's
from.
probably just, like, pretty... What you would call it? menial or basic jobs. There's a ton of those, but maybe like the management. I don't know what field you're in, but maybe those types of jobs are more in demand. I mean, there's been like a need for tech jobs for, you know, a really long time. There's like always a shortage on those. I just don't know where they all are. Alright, what do we get next? Knight's Vow, I think. Why'd they buff Bork? I don't know. Felt like the champions that use it were doing pretty well.
Humans think that to believe in something you have to seriously. What's the problem?
I mean, they just buffed the lifesteal on it, but that's something. Like, it does matter. I mean, Yi can take this super fast. Cassio's not there, though.
Kill Yone.
Oh my god. How?
Just minions.
Mm. Cassio's got bot tower free. We gotta be careful.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party. Zaya says someone has to die.
Yeah, it's probably Baron. G-Piece, just like walking up to him.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I don't want a world that's safe.
Yeah, they got it.
They want us in cages. We refuse.
Okay, well, that was nice.
I got food. I got a lick. I got a call.
I mean, drag, but they're just too far out of position, I think. Yeah, I knew it was a possibility, but
Let's call it that. Just a dance. I'm gonna live forever.
God.
Enemy ram.
Caitlyn going hard. Over overwhelming healing, not just any healing. Yeah. Moonstone feels pretty good on Janna. Yeah, I don't know. We just have gotten smashed in both side lanes. Like, both games. I've done personally pretty well, I think, but... It's like, we've had Caitlyn both times who just, like, face plants hard in lane, and it's just really hard to come back. Like, Caitlyn has to get ahead in lane. I mean, we'll see. Like, basically, they made Grievous a little bit less of an annoyance to buy. Like, it's not as extreme, because it has... They all have better stats, but... the healing itself is worse. But the overall general stats are better, so... It's kind of a weird choice, but... Yeah, I mean, I like Kate being weak too, unless she's on my team. But I agree with that. Metas where she's strong, she's really obnoxious.
They will remember my name. Rakan, doing his job.
Kai'Sa's a maniac. Kai'Sa's dumb, like, getting too cocky. But they're just so far ahead, and... I mean, at least GP, in theory, could do something at some point in the game, unlike Kench, late game. I mean, Kench can protect a carry, but... I don't know. We just did not have enough options last game. This game, like, Graves can go hard. Eventually, GP can go hard. So at least we kind of have some scaling this game, so that's good, but... God, they just love sitting in that bush.
I don't need to understand the plan. I trust you.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Umbral does kind of hurt the scaling. It is cheap, though. I feel like he's still doing some damage, but they don't have a lot of armor. They're just ahead. In theory, Caitlyn will get some items and do damage at some point. Yeah, our damage overall... Is Trinity GP the thing? I thought it was supposed to be Essence Reaver. Why is GP not matching that? It's like, hey, let's trade a tier 1 for a tier 2. I mean, I guess he is kind of close to Dragon. Well.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna lose our base again, trying to... But this is Soul. Just gotta give him Soul, maybe? Yeah, I can't. Sweet. The old free inhib. No way this clown lives, right? Caitlyn, please. Cassio's so fucking annoying too. Rakan. Feels bad. I don't think we're gonna be able to run him down, probably. Okay, maybe. I'm glad he taunted and decided to give us a free flash. I don't know if we can beat her, man. Holy shit. Caitlyn, come here. God damn it, I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah. Guys, Caitlyn's so... I mean, she did get flanked there. I guess we shouldn't have tried it, but it was just like... I don't know, it's getting desperate. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like the crit and just go for the god, like the barrel crit is really better than Trinity these days. I think. Right? Isn't it just supposed to be like Essence Reaver, Collector, Infinity Edge or something? Or Doms. Snake greater than Bird. Yeah, when Snake has 10 kills. And it's little Bird here. It's Junior. If it was Big Bird with 10 kills, I think Jason would be able to take down the Snake there, but... Fortunately, that's not how this game's playing out. No Mythic? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could get a Mythic on GP. I feel like a lot of times people just don't do it for a while, though. I mean, Essence Reaver kind of is a Mythic. I mean, what do you get on him? I guess you could get Shield Bow at some point, but... Feels like Essence Collector Infinity is probably the way to go. I don't know why Infinity Edge isn't a Mythic, but... Like, the crit Mythic. I guess they wanted multiple options for crit, but... Well, Cassio's not here. We gotta try. Well... I mean... That was our shot. They just didn't have enough. Cassio wasn't there. I got Yi. Maybe I should have knocked up Yi instead of trying to get Caitlyn. Prowler's Claw, Kate. Oh, if crit. Okay, sorry, I saw Kate. Yeah, Prowler's Claw kind of makes sense too, potentially. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's basically what Butter said, I feel, is the play. You might have to choose LDR or Collector, and then IE third, but... I don't know. IE is really obnoxious to buy if you're not, like, super rich. What is Dine In? Earn CS from jungle monsters in your jungle. That's how you know you're a support main. You don't even know what the challenge is for farming. Get both. Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like, if you delay the Infinity Edge for 4th, but maybe that is it. Maybe that's the play. Alright, 10-game win streak. Here we go.
Yeah.
We just need 2.5 hours of straight enemy FFs at 15, and the game starts instantly with no dodges.
That would be nice.
The Guardian Angel title, you want me to put that in there? Do I have that? I probably do. Is that where you save people who are almost dead? I don't know if I have that high enough. Oh, that's kind of cool. Your team takes Baron before 21. See, I feel like some of these you don't want to tell the enemy team stuff like that, though. Or like that you hide in the bush a lot, like the Brushmaster or whatever. I feel like there's some stuff that, if people are paying attention, could give away something important about your playstyle. Yo, what up, Sammy? I meant to go back and watch that play. I think what happened was I spammed E a lot because I was stunned to try to get to jump to the Caitlyn, and then I W'd, but after I W'd, I didn't press E, but it still pulled me back to the person because it was buffered. Bushmaster, that sounds dirty. Hey, depends on what you're into, man. There's a lot of stuff I want to say about that, but I probably better not. For the sake of attempting to keep it somewhat PG. I wasn't gonna ban Yi, but I just thought of that. I was too caught up on the Bushmaster. I can't even remember who the hell have I've been banning Zeri. God, I hope they don't get Zeri. Should get nerfed a little bit. I mean, we've beaten it, but your preference, Prof? What kind of preference? Oh, for whatever. I mean, if you guys want to be a little salacious in chat, that's fine. Just not overboard. Symbolism and euphemisms. That's how we'll do it. There's Taliyah. It's everyone's favorite. Buzzkill champ.
Oh yeah.
They banned Olaf. Yeah. Really don't want to get like Taliyah walled in. I think I'm gonna do Janna though. I can probably position hopefully well enough.
Is at your command.
What other kind of Janna skins? I might have more Janna skins too that I just haven't activated. Yeah, double armor is fine. We're gonna be getting poked some. A little bit. Maybe we just go font. Okay. Thoughts on, I have not seen the new champ in a game. It's banned every game. It looks cool. Unlock support account now. I played Janna yesterday. I think we're 2-1 on Janna. We lost 1 today, but we won 2 yesterday. She feels really strong. Every game I played her, I think I've had like a 6 KDA, and it's like, it's felt pretty good. Yellow Rakan. I still play Rakan a lot. Renata. I could try Renata again at some point, but Janice felt really good. Like, she can still get away from most things and has, like, very good team fighting. Can't make the plays, but we're gold 2. We're trying to get Sammy into not Sammy. We're trying to get Jason into plat here. Jason's actually ahead of me now. We've been as high as gold 1, like something or other, 80 LP, but we've just been inconsistent.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Random invade on the red. Well, maybe I should have just warded our red. I don't know. PP. What are you drinking over there, Butter? Hey, Butter, were you here earlier? What do you think about Franzia? We got this, like, bubble or, like, berry, mixed berry, like, 20 glass sack of wine. It was like $11. I'm gonna try it out. We drank some wine last. Okay, they are in there. I think we saw a gin for a glimpse. So be careful. They might try to troll you. Like he might flash out of that bush and hook you or something. Yeah. I figured, you know, we got a couple of nice bottles of wine, but then it's like after you have a little bit of wine, does it really matter if you're drinking nice wine or not at that point? You know what I mean? Probably has some diminishing returns. Or if I just want to drink like a glass a day, just for like health or something. Which I'm debating. I'll have to research it some more.
I'm level 1.
You're ready to roll, man.
Upon the wind.
Okay, please stop. No.
As you wish.
We got Taliyah's flash though, at least.
Pulpin ain't easy, IPA. Oh, God. I can't drink IPAs, man.
Ugh.
Once you're drunk, everything's... Well, within reason. I don't know. I don't like cheap... Like... I don't like cheap vodka and cheap beer. Cheap wine, it depends. I think a cheap white, it doesn't matter as much because it's so sweet anyways. Like, cheap reds are horrible. I tried to get like a $2 bottle of cheap red that was like on sale one time and it tasted like blood and bark. It's horrible. Tastes like Maokai.
Oh yeah.
But Franzia is like pretty sweet, I believe. And that's all my wife likes, is just like sweet, lush wines, basically.
With ease.
But I'll report back. I'll let you guys know. Speaking of which, I may not stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how deep we are into the Franzia. See if we're lost in the sauce.
Breathlessly.
An enemy has been slain.
Nothing wrong with cheap wine. It just depends on who you are and like what's going on. But I'm like, you know, if we're gonna drink wine a little bit more consistently,
Taliyah's coming off.
okay.
As you wish.
Are they really gonna go for this?
With ease.
Okay, they're dead though, right? I'm gonna call Worth. Oh, she has no more mana left? No, not gonna be able to get it, I don't think. Could I mean, maybe I could have flashed. I wanted to eat the Nautilus hook, though, so he got tower aggro. Maybe I'm just dead if that happens, and I just have to be okay with the trade. I think Jhin healed, Nautilus flash, and ignited, I think. So yeah, we got all their sums. I still have flash. Double kill. Pay for a drunk stream? I mean, if you want to donate, maybe I can get on. I'm not sure what else is going on. But hey, if I've got the Franzia, we could do it another time too, even if I can't do it. Because we're entertaining guests tomorrow. We've got some friends and their kids are coming over. Okay. I just didn't want him to be able to like hook a minion or something to get away. Or a wall, so I was trying to block his hook. Alright. Yeah, let's get that. My wife's like weird drinking around the kids, so I gotta get her over that. I'm like, plenty of people drinking around the kids. I mean, it's if you're drinking doesn't mean that you're like blackout drunk, you know what I mean? Oh my god. How the hell did we lose that so hard? Oh, I know Franzia. Growing up. Yeah, I think just having some drinks around kids is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, obviously, you don't want to be so fucked up that you're, like, endangering, you know, the kids. But I think just getting all buzzed around kids, and just running around with them out in the yard or something is fine. Exactly. Unemployed broke person. No, it's all good, Sammy, man. I appreciate you. Hopefully you find something. I cannot believe you can't find something as a pharmacist, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking like... I'm talking like... I don't know, 3 or 4 drinks, like, lightly buzzed. Still functional. You can walk and talk pretty normally. Like, social drink. I think my wife just has... I mean, she just really wants to be a very good mom, which is obviously great, but... I think sometimes she holds herself back on the fun a little bit. Reads all this, like, self-help, or not, like, parenting things. All these mom groups. Facebook, and, you know, all that stuff, and it's like... I mean, the truth is, like, most kids are fine, you know? Not everything's gonna be perfect, and not everything needs to be perfect. Oh, okay. I'm glad he didn't get away. I would have been sad, so I was trying to give that to Volley. Roy drinks wine all the time. Yeah. Okay, good. He's covering mid. Bust out a swing dance routine. Yeah, I think you can do some light swing dancing. Now, when I first met my wife, I tried to get her to do some light aerials, like a backflip, or I would backflip her, and she sprained her ankle, and I had to carry her to work for a week. Like, out of her car. She's not the most athletic.
as you wish.
Like, usually she's in okay shape, but most of that is just from having, like, a good diet and, like, doing stuff like walking a lot. Or, back in the day, like, dancing a lot. But as far as, like, flips and shit, she doesn't do that. She was actually allergic to a lot of kinds of exercise. Because of, like, allergies. Because when I would take her jogging with me sometimes, her skin would get, like, super itchy and almost, like, sometimes break out in hives and stuff. Because the place we live is, like, one of the allergen capitals of the United States, if not the world. Like, near the Smoky Mountains, so. So, yeah, she's almost literally allergic to exercise, I think. Fuck! Really? I cannot believe it shielded the tower instead of me right there. They need to do something about Taliyah, like something for real. Like, that shit should not be up for like 4 seconds. I think I flashed and still got stunned. Maybe I got stunned by something else, but I might start banning that champ again. She was my ban for a little bit, then I switched to something else, but it needs to go back to Taliyah till they actually nerf her. Can we kill this clown? No, I guess not.
Upon the wind.
It's like, I don't care about her damage, man. Nerf the fucking E. Like, that movement shit is a bad idea. Like, it's so good. And, I mean, I guess they could nerf the shit out of her damage. But I don't mind her having damage, or, like, her E doing damage if you run across it. But it's that stun that's, like... Champions that have that kind of access to anti-mobility need to pay a price for that. Because that's really, really strong. Like Poppy, for example. You know, her E does almost no damage, or her W, whatever. The anti-mobility does almost no damage. And Poppy in general... you know, doesn't have a ton of damage, usually. So, I know there are some games where she does a lot, but it's much more constrained and fair, I think. But Taliyah's just got too much. She's got macro, she's got rotation, she's got damage, anti-mobility, really good wave clear. Okay, go, Triss. I fucking had the aggro. Oh my god, really? I'm about to get ganked. We gotta roll out, dude. It's like, huh, this champion was a problem for a long time mid lane, Taliyah. Then she was a problem in the jungle because she had a lot of wave clear, a lot of roaming, and a shitload of damage. You know what? Let's give her all of that back, but this time, let's also make it to where she stops mobility. Like 4 seconds of dead zone for dashes.
Breathlessly.
I know they got rid of all the damage on her knockback, but they just put it in other places. Like, her combo is still the same or more total damage. And they put a lot of it on her Q, which is her wave clear. Like, that was how they tried to nerf her before. They're like, okay, we're gonna, like, hurt your mobility on your passive, and we're gonna really nerf the shit out of your wave clear, so it's a much higher price for you to pay when you roam. And then they just decided to go away from that. I don't know.
with ease.
I mean, I guess they recognize she's a problem. I can't. Taliyah could just ult in. I mean, Triss can get away. I can't. Maybe. We'll see. Nope. No, she can't.
Has been slain. Unstoppable.
God damn it. Okay. I mean, Volley's popping off, but he got that garbage item. I mean, it did get a little bit of a buff, I guess. I don't know. Like, is Kim Tank... Maybe it's better than I think it is on him.
As you wish.
He did get 100 extra health. So many Nautiluses. Yeah, I mean... He's not as bad as people think. He's still pretty decent, but... I mean, it's really... I mean, I don't know. He has definitely had some impacts in these games. The Nautilus picks.
Swiftly.
Okay, Smith.
An ally has been slain.
I think we gotta back up, man. We gotta back up, Taliyah. I mean, we can try. Nope, turns out was a terrible idea. I don't know why I get caught up in this shit. I gotta stop if I'm ever gonna climb. Just gotta listen to myself. It's like, huh, they've got a Taliyah on their team, everybody's missing. Maybe we can go invade their jungle real quick.
In harmony.
I mean, 48 is not like an impossible win rate, guys. Like, 48 to 52 is like normal.
As you wish.
Like, I wouldn't say something really starts to get bad percentage-wise until it starts to get down to like 46. And even then, some of those champs can still be good. Just like 52 is not like impossibly OP, you know? It's like once you start getting to like 54, that's where the questions start coming in. Yo, what up, Ernie? The urn. We had Selly in here earlier.
For tranquility.
Alright, well, we got shut down stuff. That's good. I should have stayed here with her. Fucking kidding me? God damn it. I didn't see him. I guess if they came across wards, I didn't see it. I was tunnel visioned on mid tower.
Upon the wind.
Your turret has been destroyed.
if we just had a little more damage. Oh my god.
has been slain.
Baron.
Okay.
With ease.
Ah, I got it covered.
I mean, Young's dead. Go look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we try it. Maybe Lilia's bot side. Nah, I think we gotta leave. Yeah, the problem with TFT is not that I don't think it would be fun, it's just I think a lot of people wouldn't watch it. And it would take a lot of time to get back into the game. There's a lot of games I would like to play that would probably be fun, it's just a matter of time.
Swiftly. In harmony.
Yeah, well.
With
Really?
ease.
Your turret has been destroyed.
As you wish. Upon the wind. With ease.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They need to at least increase the cooldown on it. Where it's like a once per fight thing. The rocks. Everything else about her kit's fine, it's just that movement impairment on the rocks.
Upon the wind.
Who the fuck got the dragon? Oh my god. You play Senna sometimes. Not often, though. I played her some last week. She's like really good in lane, but outside of the lane, I was struggling. Yeah, but that ult roams across the whole freaking map. Like, it's a really good ultimate.
As you wish.
Like I was saying, like, she was broken before when she had wave clear until they took the wave clear from her. Not broken, but like a really good champion, and they just gave her an entirely new mechanic with the movement impairment on the rocks. Like, why did she need that? They also allowed her to till the worked ground, like to get rid of the worked ground with the boulder, which is another massive thing because now she can siege so much better. Because before, when you had worked ground, it lasted forever, and it was like really shitty. Like you did almost no damage, and now it does like pretty good damage, and applies the slow, and gets rid of the worked ground, so you can get the huge hit. Mandate better win rate on Janna. I don't know what the better win rate is, but like Moonstone is what you want to be doing on Janna. Maybe Shirelia's, but not Mandate in most matchups. Mandate's really only like Nami. It's because Nami is more aggressive to begin with and like worse late game. You do Moonstone because of how that interacts with Glacial Augment.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
As you wish.
Fucking hell. Seriously? Cannot do anything. Yeah, but like, what are the play rates, man? Like, Mandate's probably like a tenth of the games played as Moonstone. And that's like less than a 1% difference, would be my guess. Like, stats are okay to look at, but you gotta contextualize it based on sample size, definitely. But also based on everything else that's, you know, going on. Because most autofill Jannas are going to get Moonstone. So that's going to drag down the win rate. Like, anytime the most popular item is typically going to have a lower win rate than some of the weird-ass, like, you know, special situation items. Or, like, one-trick type of items. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Let me swing by the restroom. But yeah, I mean... yeah. So far on this patch... I mean, it has a better win rate here. It's got a 62% here, but it's out of 550 games versus, you know, 15,000 games just about on Moonstone, 14,000. Yeah, exactly. It's more than a 10-to-1 diff. Like, I mean, hell, while we're at it, why don't we just rush Magi's first item every game? That's got a 77% win rate. Alright, I'll be at in just a second. know what's going on in these games sometimes. Like, we have a good duo win rate. We've got like 54, 55%.
Yeah.
But sometimes we just go on these streaks.
Oh.
Guardian and Shirelia's. I don't know, man. I feel like Glacial Augment is just so good on her. Like, that slow is absolutely brutal in team fights. It's like an 80% slow or something off of, like, one item. I mean, Guardian probably does have a... Actually, no, it's not even close. Glacial's, like, is picked 60 times more. Whatever that... 6,000% more. And it has a 5% higher win rate. But I can see what you're saying. Like, I used to like Guardian because it does protect you personally from getting bursted, which is nice. But really, the Glacial is that's the whole thing, I think, with her. Senna 1v9. Dude, I had some really, really bad matchup. Like, Senna, I played against Pyke, dude, and that's like the worst matchup I've ever played in League of Legends. Like, it was so bad. Though she feels pretty good against enchanters. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it protects other people, and it's got a huge-ass slow. Like, it's very good on Janna. The Janna games have felt good. Like, I haven't felt like, man, I fucked up, like, in a Janna game. But it's also, like, I can't do a lot. But I don't think I could carry that game either, man. I don't even know. We just lost everywhere. I do know one thing, though. I do know who the ban is this game. Oh yeah, you definitely rush Umbral. Grasp Senna. I don't know. I know there are a lot of different things you can build on her. Okay. I mean, that sounds interesting. Let me see. Jason doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear things that sound interesting. He wants to hear I'm going to play Rakan. Nice. He's probably a lot harder to play in ARAM. I don't know if he would be an ARAM superstar. I know people used to go grasp on her. I don't... What have people been doing anyways? Oh, I saw people... yeah, most people are doing Fleet. For the extra movement speed, maybe. I mean, Grasp also provides some healing. I think it got nerfed a little bit. Oh, Fleet gives you access to Presence of Mind, though, which is pretty important, especially if you don't want to get Muramana. If you want to go, like, just straight Umbral. I don't think I'm going to do it into Leona, though. I think it might just be Janna again here. I mean, Rakan's pretty good. We're seeing, like, the opposite. Everyone's playing, like, Leona and Nautilus today. Instead of other things. Which usually I'd be cool with. I feel like Rakan and Janna are both very good against those champs, but we've just been kind of getting run over in lane. I meant to see if I had a different, I think I've got other skins that I haven't activated. Yeah, Leona's kind of rough. Yeah. I think Janna in particular, because, like, Janna works really well with crit because her shield gives so much AD. Insta win. I mean, Zeri has been nerfed a little bit, but she's still pretty good. Janna has an option of going Mikhail's early, too, which is pretty nice. Like second item of Kale's. Oh, I totally forgot about her passive with the shield. Yeah, that's a good point. If you're newer to the channel, I don't know if you're newer to the channel or not, but I'm like, I probably play Rakan 60 or 70% most seasons. So I had been playing a ton of Rakan, but then I played a couple of Janna games. I try to mix it up for the stream every now and then, but I tried to play a couple of Janna games, and it was really good yesterday. Today, nothing has been good, but it's just one of those days. I think I've personally been playing pretty well. I've made some mistakes. That jungle invade and that one Baron were probably not great, but I just got to try to be consistent. Just clean it up a little bit.
Swiftly.
Are they going to be able to get... I don't know if they're going to be able to get to me. I mean, I guess with Leona they could. Kind of thinking, like, should I try to get a Magi second?
With ease.
I don't know. I mean, this does scale with healing and shielding. Hmm. Magi is way too risky. Yeah, we could get a seal. We'll see how much gold we have on a back. I mean, Janna is very safe. It's very good on Rakan, too. It's something I should consider more. I mean, even at, like, 10 stacks, it's still worth. And it counts as a advanced item, so you get a mythic bonus. But I think the mythic on Moonstone is only 5% CDR. It was a lot better when like Mandate was meta and used to get 15 AP. That was really good.
In harmony.
But yeah, so I play a lot of Rakan, and then I have been season 9 and 10. I was Diamond. I got to Diamond in season 9, and then fell back to Platinum by the end of the season. Season 10, I finished Diamond. And last season, I was Platinum. And this is my lowest season since season 5. I think we'll end the season in Platinum, but it's definitely been a struggle. Like, that 15 LP plus or minus is huge. Like, it changes the math so much. We got placed into Silver 2. Like, we finished last season, I think, Platinum 4, and then we went like 5 and 5 or something. Maybe even 4 and 6 in promos. Ended up in Silver 2. And then we've just had a really slow climb. And you really need to be clocking in at, like, almost 60% to climb at plus minus 15. It was so much easier at plus minus 20.
Swiftly.
So you could go on a streak. At least that's my experience. I don't know. Jason's climbing pretty well this season, I think. But I've not been.
As you wish.
But you're also like 54 or 55% on Azir.
55.
Yeah, my Rakan's like 51, I think. Maybe even 50. So,
It's probably the highest it's been.
yeah. Jason's balling. I'm just getting old, man. I gotta start keeping up.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels so bad, like, to be in promos and lose.
Oh, yeah. Like twice this week, I think, at least,
Yep.
that I've seen it.
Yep.
But it'll get there. You're knocking on the door.
Yep.
Need to get that League Viagra, dude.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I think that's called Adderall. But
Oh my gosh, dude, please, I'm not gonna die.
probably shouldn't do that. Go holler at some frat guys. Hey, frat guys, who needs some papers, man? Who's got some Addy? G Fuel. That'd be horrible. Losing my job. Probably something illegal about that. For the sake of getting another rank in League. Worf. I don't know if my wife would feel the same way about that. They're around Dragon. I don't know what they're doing. 10 out of 10, that's right. Honey, you don't understand. My chat's not going to respect me unless I get back to Diamond. I had to do it.
Hell yeah.
That whole teaching at school, that was getting in my way anyways. Now I got more time. We're going to be streaming 12 hours a day.
Better yet, just quit teaching, I'll quit my job, and it'll just be full-time.
Same drug classification. What do you mean classification? Like scheduling for legal purposes? I think it functions very differently than morphine.
I'm not actually looking for that.
You know, to be honest, I probably could get, if I actually got a diagnosis of the ADHD, I could probably get a prescription for something like Adderall, but I don't want to do it. I don't like taking mind-altering things, except for, like, alcohol, you know, or whatever, on occasion. Like, serious mind-altering drugs, I probably... I don't know, to be honest, I've never done it, but I just feel weird about anything that would change... I feel would change who I am, but... Yeah, I've heard, that's what someone said. Like, someone told me that it's really hard to get diagnosed as an adult. But there was a student in my class who told me she got diagnosed, like, as soon as she turned 18. And then it, like, changed her life. She had such a hard time in high school. She was a really smart student, too. But she said her parents would just never take her to get tested for whatever reason. And, said as soon as she turned 18, she got tested, got it. Anyone? I mean, you can, but, like, there are definitely tests that get... It's more than just,
Shut down.
like, not focusing. Like, there's shit in your brain that just, like, does not work. It's hard to describe, but, like, listening to the descriptions of it, and then asking my wife, is that normal? And she's like, no. Like, literally just not having a sense of time. Like, I have no internal clock. Or just, like, another thing that I heard was, like, routine. Or, like, habits. I have no routine or habits. Like, nothing is automatic. I have to make a decision to do everything. Like, I just do not have routines. And just, like, the hyper-focus... Like, there are a lot of things, I don't know. But I think it's also a scale, you know? Like, there are definitely different symptoms, but... It's... A lot of it's just executive dysfunction. Like, you just have a hard time... managing stuff. I don't know. It's a deficiency in one of those neurotransmitters, and part of your, the whatever part of your frontal cortex, I think, that covers executive function. A lot of people that have ADHD have, like, substance abuse problems and gambling problems and stuff like that, because you're more prone to risky activities and stuff like that. You have a hard time assessing risk. I mean, a lot of people do, but... like I don't really I don't have that much on that end as far as like risk goes, but as far as like time management and the motivation and stuff of that nature. I mean, I was literally like, I was in a class for kids that almost exclusively had ADHD. They just didn't really do that in the 80s. They didn't prescribe it or diagnose it. It was like a grade between kindergarten and first grade. It was called transition. It was for kids that were just too wound up, too hyper to go sit down in a desk. So they just put them all in the same class and basically held you back for a year. I told my mom, like, your son can answer all the questions, but he has to do it standing on his head. That's what she tells me. And I was a class clown, man. I was always getting in trouble. Like, not like serious trouble, but like just trouble for dumb shit, like doing cartwheels down the hall and goofing around and shit. That kind of like attention-seeking behavior. Which again, a lot of young boys have that kind of stuff, but it was like just, I think it's like a matter of degree. And I just feel really like juiced up sometimes. I don't know, especially if there's like loud noises and shit around. Like, I just get really hyped. I don't know. And obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell on stream or not, but I just never shut up. Like, I'm always talking. That's the biggest complaint. There aren't a lot of students that complain a lot about me, but that's one thing that there's always one or two students when they write a review, they're like, man, he just never shuts up. Like, so be ready for that. I'm like, is that a bad thing? I don't know. I feel really uncomfortable with silence. Like, I'll let students, like, do their daily writing for a little bit, but I really can't, it's very hard for me to not say something, especially for, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just weird. I'll think of something, like, I'll be thinking of the problem while they're thinking of it and be like, oh, yeah, you could also talk about this if you wanted to, or you could do this if you wanted to. So sometimes I just think of something extra, and then I just add it on there. But I feel like I multitask pretty well, or like my brain seems, I feel more at home when there's like multitasking. Whereas I guess some people just have a hard time like focusing. Damn it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a formal diagnosis, but I've watched a lot of videos on it, and I feel like it is a very, very high chance that I would have it. But I'm functional enough. I think the way that I made it work in school is, and I heard this is a thing too, where it's like, sometimes like gifted students can get away with ADHD without medication because gifted students are usually very curious. And if you're curious, if you're into something, you can focus really well as ADHD sometimes. Like hyper-focus is what they call it, where you're almost just obsessed with something. So you don't focus on a lot of stuff, but if you're really interested, then you can like super focus up. So a lot of stuff I was just really interested in. So I could kind of get away with it. And that's something that girl I told you was my student, that's kind of how she felt too. So she did very well in the subjects that she liked, but she struggled in subjects that she didn't like, which again, a lot of students kind of have that, but I think it's just a bigger degree with ADHD people. Like, I'm just extremely adverse to doing something that I'm not interested in. Like, I just cannot get motivated to do it. Now, sometimes... Oh, nice. ADHD is also a comorbidity with other things. So sometimes people have anxiety, or I'd heard especially in girls, I don't know if that's true, but it's harder to diagnose in girls, from what I read, and it doesn't get diagnosed as much because there's less of that external, like, energy sometimes, and there's more, like, internal restlessness. And that, you know, could sometimes lead to depression or anxiety, especially if people are underperforming in school because they can't focus and things of that nature. Again, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I saw in a lot of different videos. Now, fortunately, I don't have that. I don't have anxiety. I'm very extroverted. Don't really have a lot of depression, but I've heard that can be a thing with ADHD too. So I just kind of got lucky. If I was going to be dealt ADHD, I think I've got like a pretty decent version of it. Mostly not debilitating version. Exactly. Yeah, me too. Because in school they were doing this. They had this thing Mayday. They called it, where it was like a dance, where everyone was dressing up and you're just putting on a show for the parents. And I was like, I'm not your fucking puppet. I don't know. I just didn't give a shit. So I would sit there and read Stephen King in like 5th grade. And I would get in trouble. I was like the only kid, I think, in my class that didn't try. There was like a tryout for this one dance. It's like, I'm not trying out. I don't care. And I just sat in the corner and read Stephen King. I wasn't like super antisocial. Like I had a lot of friends, but in like class, if I wasn't into it, I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. It's like, I don't care. But then they took it away. Like, this is inappropriate reading material. What the fuck? Or just like people that I disrespect too. I don't care about their class. Like, it matters a lot to me if I respect the instructor. Again, that's probably the same for a lot of people, but I hated that music instructor too. Nice. How the hell did I get that? Oh, I guess it was red buff. I found it fascinating to talk to other people who have ADHD, though, because I'm like, finally, people that get it. I had that one girl in my class, and there was another guy, actually, who wrote a paper about ADHD as well, and there was another girl. So there are several more people that are becoming, like, more comfortable about it and talking about it. And I find it very interesting just to kind of see the way they think and feel like I'm not crazy. Or, like, too over-the-top weird. I was like, I knew I was never normal, if anyone ever is, whatever that means, but I was always just kind of cool with being the weird kid. I was like, yeah, man, I'm weird. What's up? But I was also, again, I was very extroverted, and I was pretty popular. Like, not like with the jocks, but I had lots of friends in lots of circles. So I was, like, cool with being weird, because I was still, like, I don't know, I had friends, you know? But I was, like, that weird guy people would have around that would just, like, do shit that was, like, entertaining. Because, again, no sense of risk. Bad risk assessment. Attention-seeking behavior. And that was entertaining for a lot of people. But it was mostly, like, again, silly shit. I was at the mall one time. And I just remember, like, skipping around. I like to kind of pretend I was on drugs. And in a way, I guess maybe I kind of was with my situation, but I was like skipping around the mall, singing, and my friends would just like watch. And then I sat down outside this like video game store, and I was like singing to this red balloon that was just floating up near the ceiling, and then these like cops came up. These like mall cops came up, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was like, I'm just singing to this balloon. And they're like, oh yeah, really? I said, yeah, it's right there. And then they're just like, oh, there's a balloon there. I was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? And they're just like, you do realize that seems unusual. I said, yeah. And they said, can you stand up for us? I said, sure. And then they like shine the flashlight in my eyes. Dude, I'm almost out of mana, bro. God, this is just like the fight that never fucking ends, man. I'm so low on mana. Oh my god. Then after they shined the light in my eyes, they're just like, alright, you know you're not supposed to be sitting on undesignated areas? I said, I did not know that. They're like, it's posted at every entrance. You can't loiter. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, well, just don't sit there. Go find a bench. And then they just walked off. So I was like, alright. My friends are over there just like cracking up. Like they're on a bench probably like 20 feet away. So just shit like that. You cracked, bro. Hey, what's up, Giannis? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was just like, I really was like just a happy-go-lucky class clown kind of thing. So yeah, mine like manifested in a pretty innocuous way. The only time when it's really got me was on the PhD. I could not, because I just did not give a shit about the PhD anymore, because they made me change my project so much to something that I really wasn't that interested in. And at that point, I'm like, dude, I don't want to spend 1,500 hours doing this. Like, my life is fine without this PhD. The only regret that I have was that it was kind of shitty in terms of like, you know, my wife went up there to Ohio and she really hated it there. Like, the people were nice, but she wanted to, you know, just get back to our home. And so I kind of feel bad, and I apologize to her for that. But I did think that I wanted to be there, like, and it was something I wanted to do for a while. And then it just turned into something I didn't want to do anymore, so. But if I just had a committee that was more into, you know, the kind of research I wanted to do, then I probably would have finished it, but yeah, I just didn't care. Like, the money wouldn't make a big difference. The types of classes, I might get to teach slightly higher classes. I mean,
Upon the wing.
she's just dead, I think. They can't handle it. They're mad. Yeah. I met my wife back in the, met her in 2008. We didn't get married in 2008, but Yeah, it was a long time ago at this point. I entered a swing dance class. Oh, the Nightbot cheering. I forgot about some of those commands.
Hey, we got 16 LP. I just keep getting 16.
Oh, now it gives you 16.
Yeah, you gotta lose like 6 games in a row to get 16 LP.
Riot be trolling. What the hell is this? I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna have to look it up. Funny named bot today. Well, the bots might come. Super socially risk averse. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not autistic. I don't know about that. But yeah, I've heard that's the thing. And so I'd heard about autism, and it's like, it's really hard to just, like, the perception of everything is just so different. It can be so intense. Autism's also like a scale, but it's really hard to like understand people. Like, I've heard you have to really like really focus, and that can make you nervous around other people because you see the world so differently. But yeah, I'm out of my element. The bots have been more down bad than me lately. Don't feel the need to socialize. I'm an extrovert, but I'm totally cool chilling and doing my own thing too. It just, again, it depends on the situation and if I think it's interesting or not, honestly. If it's not interesting, I'm out. Like, I'm checked out, like mentally a lot of times. I remember at like some family functions and stuff,
Grounded.
when I was a lot younger, I would socialize with people for a little bit, but after like 30 minutes or something, I'm like, I don't have anything else to say to these people. And I didn't really like to be patronized either. That was the thing. People were like, oh, look at him, he's so cute, that type of thing. And I was just like, again, I was like, I'm not your puppet, man. Gotta like talk to me like a person, man. If you want to talk to me. Oh, 6'8". Oh, this, my bad. Oh, sorry, Giannis. Yeah, it just timed you for autistic, which is questionable, right? Like, usually people use that as a slur, but since we're actually discussing it, but not, it's obviously not a problem. But Nightbot is, Nightbot doesn't know, you know. So, what does do Jana again? That may not be everybody's favorite, but I'm having reasonable success on her, and I think it's very good into Renata.
The Tempest is at your command.
Nightbot is a bot, true. They're all AD. I meant to see if I had another Janna skin. I guess we could do Forecast Janna. Or Frost. Let's do Frost Queen Janna. Yeah, Janna's good against a lot of stuff. Way too hard. Yeah. I gotcha. I just have almost no, like, no filter, no qualms. I mean, I guess it's like being an extrovert plus, like, not measuring risk at all. Like, not being very risk averse at all. Like, if it's someone new and I think there are some stakes, then occasionally I get a little bit, like, nervous, but it's usually not that bad. Like, even if I'm nervous, I can usually still like socialize and chill and stuff like that. Also study effective communication. And if it's someone I'm interested in, you know, I'll do my research. I'll be like hyper focused. Am I still teaching? Yes. I've actually got a pretty good gig for my station in academia. Just kind of chilling on the master's degree at this point. Now I get 6 classes a year at my one university I teach at, and I have an option to teach at a second university if I want to pick up extra classes. I feel like there are a lot of people that are leaving academia. Like, a lot of the low-level people like me just aren't doing it anymore because they don't want to die alone and broke in their car when they're 60. Living out of their van. So, like, most people that I know that even finish their PhD, a lot of them are not in academia. Not, like, teaching in classrooms anymore. A lot of them are doing, like, student support stuff. Some of them are out of academia at all, but a lot of them are in, like magazine stuff or publishing, or they're doing, like, student support stuff, but they're not, like, actually in the class. So that's created some more space for me. And I've been there for a few years now, and I'm pretty reliable. Like, I get pretty good reviews. I don't cause any drama. So I'm kind of near the top end of the priority list. Like, when they told us to turn in our availability for the fall, they offered me 4 classes, like, the same day or something. And they used to keep me on the hook more. So yeah, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's not like... It's still not a ton of money, but it's definitely better than I was doing. At my previous university, they used to give me 4 classes a year. So 2, and it was a lot less money. There's, I would say, like 20 to 25% less per class. So now I'm getting about 25% more, which is still not a lot, but percentage-wise, it's better. And they're giving me more classes. So that's good. Also figured out there's a thing at my university called, like, first year studies. I don't know if I'm eligible to teach that, or if I'm, like, hard capped at 6 classes no matter what. But if I am eligible, that's another thing I could potentially pick up for more income. Loaded, no. Now, my wife has done pretty well since we've come back here. She already had some connections with some big organizations around here before she left. And then when we came back, she's jumped jobs like 3 times or something and gotten a pretty big raise every time she's done that. So she's doing pretty well. Like, we're not, like, turbo loaded, but Sandra has a pretty good job. I'm making a little more money, and we had some very, very good real estate transactions because the real estate market's been up so much. We both had good credit, so we were able to get, like, good interest rates, and I have a pretty good eye for value. And then Sandra is very good at like, fixing up houses. Twitch, are we not gonna punish this shit? I mean, she's literally in this bush. So we've had a few kind of fixer-uppers. That Ohio house got us started. We got a foreclosure in Ohio back in 2012. That we ended up getting, like, 50% or something profit. And then in Tennessee, our first house we got, I think we ended up getting, like, maybe 15% after, like, a year and a half. And then this one that we're in right now is up quite a lot, too. So we just got really lucky. We got in on that real estate game when it was, like, insane. Well, I mean, it's not really lucky. Like, is calculated, but it was fortuitous timing.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Let's say, dude's like, this lane is over. It's like, bro, we're down 3 CS. It's not even over in pro at that level. They have no kills. And your Twitch. You know, real rates are going up, but there's such a massive shortage on everything. I just don't think there's going to be a big crash. Like, it might slow, where housing prices aren't going up 20% every year, but I don't think it's going to go negative. I mean, we'll see. It only did that very, very briefly in 2008. And that was because, like, all of the loans were terrible. Like, there were so many fake loans.
As you wish.
And I don't think that's the case. Like, banks have been pretty hardcore about the loans. Like, we had to prove shit like 2 or 3 times. It was annoying as hell to get this mortgage. I don't even know if they ever counted my income for this. They're like, well, that's not a W-2. That's a, you know, whatever. Contract work, basically. Self-employed for channel stuff. Okay, nice. Oops.
Ally has been slain.
So we'll see. It'd be nice if it went down a little bit, or at least slowed, but the fact that there's shortages on everything, and I don't think it's getting any better.
Enemy has been slain.
Like, the COVID stuff's kind of getting better, but like this whole Russia thing, like you've got COVID and then the Russia thing is causing like major problems too. Like planes having to fly, or like they can't go through Russia, so they have to take all these different routes. I know, man, but like he knows you're in there. And then just causing like huge like food problems now. Like massive food inflation in India and all these other like third and second world countries. So when everyone's like starving on the street, it's gonna cause like huge political instability and shit like we're seeing in Sri Lanka. And that's just not good for business, man. Like, people are not gonna be, you know, running the mines, doing all their shit to get the materials. And that's going to make the prices go up.
An ally has been slain.
Look at that slow, dude. That's so OP. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't see the price on a lot of shit going down. Yeah. It'd be cool. I mean, we're trying to find my my mom a place, but stock market might go down some more. We'll see. Like mostly tech, but I don't see housing going down. Because the thing is, in massive inflation, housing's like the best investment. Like real shit that people need. Like that's what goes up the most. Food, housing. Not Bitcoin, not gold, Dogecoin. Housing, food, oil. That's the shit that,
With ease.
where you start making money if you have those things. Oh, God. Oh, God. It was so close, middle. Dogecoin. The thing, people thought that, Bitcoin was going to be like a hedge against inflation. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a fucking imaginary currency. It doesn't do anything. Like, when push comes to shove, people are selling their Bitcoin to pay their mortgage or to buy food or whatever the fuck. Like, it's not real. Same thing with gold. Gold is not a hedge against inflation. Because it doesn't do anything. When people are pressed on money, they're going to cut back their discretionary spending, and they're going to be buying shit that actually matters. That is not gold or Dogecoin. Those are pyramid schemes. Those are what people like to talk about on their lunch break if they have a couple extra dollars and they just got Robinhood or something. Or they're bored during the pandemic and they want to dabble in finance. Huh. Fuck, I'm not gonna have that. Fuck, I can't get there fast enough.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We get a kill? Okay, we got the Trundle.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Upon the wing.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
There we go. Get him, Twitch. Nah, I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go. That was good. Alright, they're backing up. That looks like a huge wave bottom.
In harmony.
No NFTs. God. Just buy real estate if you have the credit, or I mean, if you have any extra disposable income, just find some way to invest in real estate, or do like just S&P 500 with options,
Swiftly.
like write options against it for reasonable income. Just do like safe shit. I mean, if you really want to be risky, you know, you can do like futures or something on like corn or copper or something that matters. But yeah, I would much rather do something risky like that than, and I don't know a ton about futures, but I would rather do that than Dogecoin. Trundle, Yasuo. Okay, I've got ult. If they want to get rowdy. That pillar, the Trundle pillar and a Yasuo is going to be pretty obnoxious. I forgot about that. It's like point click Yasuo, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you can buy abandoned houses, I mean, you can do that in the United States, too. Like, there are some houses in the poor part of town where they will almost literally give you the house. Back in the day, they did. I mean, you can definitely get some for, like, $30,000 or less. Fix them up. I mean, I told you about my friends. I think she bought her house for somewhere, like, around 30. And now it's probably worth at least 200 something. With, like, almost no fixing up. Just straight up market. It's like insane returns. And the tax code is so rigged for homeowners too, or like real estate investors. You get all kinds of tax breaks for that shit. You can write all kinds of stuff off. Like, you can count that against your income. Like anything you fix up. So it's like if you have any sort of real estate income, then it just like basically doesn't get taxed. Okay, we got drag coming up. This Twitch is fucking on it though. Now he is.
Upon the wind.
Yeah. I've heard you just have to pay like the back taxes on some shit. Or you can just rent it to people, man. Just be like a slumlord. Damn it. Why are we going that hard? Fuck. Yeah, I got your baited. Hopefully we'll at least get dragon. She has smite. She can get out with her ult. Oh, Trundle flash for that too, I think. I mean, just buy property fucking anywhere, I swear to God. I know it's like boring. But I mean, that's been one of the biggest things in most, at least Western cultures for a really long time. Land is very good. That was like literally how you measured wealth for thousands of years for the most part. Although, I mean, they would just give it away in the US for a little while when we were trying to expand, but...
Upon the wind.
An ally has been slain.
He's gonna get bottom, I think.
Been destroyed.
In harmony.
Yeah, Renata is annoying. I've heard the next tech things going on in like Texas and Arizona, but maybe Utah, I don't know. Not California. I mean, a lot of people are just because everything's still set up in California, but California's kind of a dumpster fire as far as taxes and everything going on. I mean, California still has great weather, and if you're like really high-end tech, a lot of those jobs are still there, but now they're getting wildfires though. He's balling? Wish I could shield Shelly. He's mad. Why did he ult me? He just rage ulted, man. He's fucking tilted as hell. Janna does tilt the shit out of people. She's probably one of the most hated supports. Why not ult Shin? I don't know, man. Trundle's just... He's just tilted. Twitch cracks me up. Where did he have? Okay, so he does not have Hurricane yet.
Upon the wind.
The fuck? Nice. Shyvana going hard. Shyvana, where the fuck you going, dude? What? Hold on, guys. Wolves. We've got position for a tower. Get these wolves, bruh. God. Jesus H.
As you wish. In harmony.
Huh. It's only been about 900. I still feel like that's pretty good, though.
With ease.
For 23 minutes, it's not bad.
Upon the wind.
Shut the hell up. I know y'all are trying to be sneaky, but I'd rather make sure we get it.
Yep.
Jan's actually pretty damn good at protecting the pit. Like, she's got her tornado and her ult to push people out.
Has destroyed a turret.
Shit, Shin died bottom. Probably just get Ardent next, I think. I'm kind of wondering, like, if Ingenious Hunter would be any good on Janet, because, like, Zombie Ward, Ingenious Hunter, because Ingenious does affect how fast your Moonstone ticks. It would tick 30% or 30 ability haste faster. And it obviously affects Redemption. But you'd have to give up Revitalize. No, yeah, Ardent's not great in a lot of situations, but... I mean, like, your Glacial Augment applies slows to, like, everybody in a fight. So, like, it's pretty good with Font. I mean, because I don't need Mikhails. They don't have that much CC that matters. They've got the Renata ult, but... God, Twitch, get away from the Scion, bro.
Hell yeah. Good old turret.
Swiftly.
Damn it. Way too early. She smited at like 3,000 health or something. Oh, he didn't have smite. Okay. Decided to randomly use his smite
In harmony.
when we had like soul point coming up. Another ADC that builds LDR. I feel like LDR is really good, right? I mean, maybe against their comp, Infinity probably would be better. God, that Trundle is like all damage.
Upon the wind.
Bork's... Yeah, Bork seems a little weird with that build. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think Infinity Edge is probably better there. Or hell, even Gensu's. Like, is Gensu's that bad with Twitch, with that build? You got Blake and... Or Blake. You got Kraken. Yeah, I mean, because Twitch, you really want bursts. I don't know. It's hard. Like, LDR is almost never a bad item, you know? Damn it. Ugh. Twitch just going too hard. What the fuck? Oh my god. Deal with this bullshit. Who scaled too hard? Yasuo? I don't know. With better positioning, we still could have been alright.
With ease.
I don't know why she was trying to steal right there. Well, I think Scion's winning despite having built Collector, but... Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn. Feels like we should have been able to win that. We never got their inhibitor, I don't think. Like, Shyvana randomly backing to get wolves instead of taking the inhibitor with us was a huge deal. Like, that would have given us so much extra pressure on the map. And then Twitch just acting like it's not 30 minutes into the game. Trying to go up and solo people with no vision. What'd you say? Is that it for you? Alright, man. Rough night. Hey, but at least you got this vacation to kind of recharge and chill.
Yeah.
That's going to be sweet.
Alright. I'll catch you later. I'll see you next weekend.
Alright, see you, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, I feel like the Bork... I don't know. Like, if you're going to go Bork, you need to go Hurricane on Twitch, I think. For it to be, like, worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, I just, like, what's wrong with just... Yeah, like, Kraken... Probably Kraken, Phantom Dancer, or Kraken... Like, Kraken, Hurricane, Infinity Edge... Play until win. Well, we got a win last time, but I got to go to sleep. I got to get up in the morning. I still got to do a lot of cleaning. But anyways, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow night or not. We'll see kind of how it's going. I'm not sure how long it's going to go. But I'll let you guys know. I might be able to do an ADC tier list. We'll see. No promises. If I can't do it tomorrow, then I'll do it. I'll try to do it Sunday. I know it was pretty popular randomly last patch. There were like 1,500 views on it, when usually it's like 100 or 200. So I don't know. Maybe it was just an algorithm thing. But I'll try to do more with some of the other roles if people are actually going to watch them. But anyways, okay. Well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Janna, I don't know. The win rate, I think we're like 50-50. We might even be a little bit under 50-50. But she feels pretty good in a lot of these games. I just can't make a lot of plays. Like, in team fights, it feels very strong. But, again, people just make dumb plays. And even if I have a 20 KDA at the end, like, if people just get caught and die, I mean, that's it. Like, that's all that matters. It's an L, you know? But, anyways, we'll get back in there next time and figure it out. All right. Thank y'all. Have a good day. I'll see you next time.